So before we get started, let me just say you might see Bella popping in and out of this video because she is laying right here. I set all of my books down to start filming, and then she lays herself right here. Her foot is on my butt. Because if you did not know, this is usually where she lays during the day. So I think it's about noon, and this is when she takes her nap. So I don't think she wants me in her living room. But today is filming day, so she's going to have to deal with it. So it is August book talk time. And this is definitely not the book talk that I was expecting to share for August. You guys, I read 2 books this month, and I soft DNF'd 1. And I have literally internally beat myself up for only reading 2 books. And if you hear something, I guess my cat's decided to use the little robot because it's going off behind me. So I was very hesitant. I thought, well, maybe I just need to skip August because I only read 2 books, soft DNF'd 1. But then I thought, no, I don't, because many of you are just like me. Y'all, I have a full-time job. Actually 2 full-time jobs. So I'm a school teacher, and then I also run a small business on the side. So my reading, sometimes I don't get a lot of time to sit down and read. When I do get time to sit down and read, I'm exhausted and cannot do it. That was this month. So every time that I had extra time to sit down and read, my brain could not focus on what I was reading because I was that tired. So life happens, y'all. And we just got to roll with it. So I only read 2 books this month, and that is great. If you didn't get any books read because life happened this month, just keep on pushing on to the next month. So I'm going to go over what I read. Okay, I think the little robot is finished. So I'm going to go over the books that I did read. And then we are going to talk about the book that I'm reading right now. What else I plan on reading for September, and I wanted to share my August book of the month box because I hadn't even ordered it when I shared the July book talk. So let's start with what I did read, and they were 2 good ones. So the first one I read was The Love of My Afterlife. You guys, I love this book. I ordered this from Book of the Month in the month of, I think it was July, solely for the cover. Look how gorgeous this cover is. It's like cotton candy. So before even like reading the synopsis, I knew I wanted this just for my shelf. It's beautiful. And decided to rate it 5 big stars. This was such a fun read. And I did not see the ending coming at all. Well, part of the ending I did not see coming. I didn't know how it was going to pan out. And then at the end, I was like, ah, that was so good. So this is about Delphi. And in the beginning, she chokes on a hamburger, ends up dying in her apartment by herself, and goes to the afterlife. They don't call it heaven, they call it the afterlife. And there she starts strumming up this conversation with this guy. And then she meets her afterlife therapist. I think that's what they call it. So this guy is in the afterlife by accident. They said sometimes it kind of happens. So her afterlife therapist, and I forgot the name of her afterlife therapist. Y'all, it's been the very beginning of the month since I read this. She tells her that she's got, I think, 10 days to go back to Earth to find this guy that she met in heaven and kiss him, and she can live happily ever after. Like, that has to happen in order for her not to die. So if after 10 days she does not meet the love of her life and kiss him, then she has to go back to the afterlife and help Merritt's the name of her afterlife therapist, jumpstart this afterlife dating program that she wants to get going in the afterlife for people that are dead that can meet each other. It sounds crazy. You guys, this was such a fun read. 5 stars. I was invested in every single page of this book. I absolutely loved it, and that is saying a lot. So 5 big stars for this one. And then I took some time off because I was so busy with starting back to school. I had meetings, I had back to school time, and y'all, it has just taken a while. We've been going nonstop since school started. So I was able to finish one more book, and that was House of Glass. So this book starts off with a nanny falling out or being pushed out of a 3rd story window to her death. The girl that she was the nanny for has decided she's not going to speak anymore. They can't determine why. They remove all of the glass from their house, like their windows are plexiglass. They don't even have glass cups. Everything is plastic. So the detective in this book is trying to piece together the story and figure out what actually happened. Very good read, very fast read, kept me interested. It was not boring at all. 4 big stars for this one. I really enjoyed it. Then I tried to read Britt Marie Was Here. I got about 30 pages in and decided to soft DNF it. And here is why. I was enjoying the story, but I felt like I needed to pay attention more than my brain was allowing me to pay attention, if that makes sense. So I really, like, the names were getting really confusing to me. I was trying to keep up with the story, and I said, you know what, it's just not the right time to read this book. So I am going to come back to this, because with everything as compact as it's been in the month of August and how busy I've been, my brain could just not focus on this book. I feel like I'm really going to like it, but it needs to be the right time, and I don't feel like it was the right time. So I'm putting that one to the side until my brain is able to process everything in the book. Oh my goodness, it's thunder. Yes, it's thundering. So I feel like I'm gonna like it, but I don't feel like right now was the right time to read that. So those were the 3 books for the month of August. And now let me tell you what I'm currently reading. So I've heard all about the Chestnut Springs series. So I thought, okay. And you know, trying to convince yourself to read a 5-book series is a little bit difficult. And I'm like, I'm gonna start it. I don't have to read all 5 at one time. So I started Flawless. This is what I'm reading right now. I'm about 60% in it, and I'm invested. Like, I'm loving this book. The whole thing. And I would not think a cowboy romance would be something that I would be interested in. But you guys, I'm devouring this book, and so far I'm loving it. So for the month of September, I'm going to finish this. And then I'm hoping to finish the entire series. All of these. So I've got, what is it? Is it Heartless that comes next? So I've got Heartless, Hopeless, Powerless, and Reckless. So all of these I'm planning to read in September. But I'm almost finished with this one. I think I'll finish it in the next couple of days. So I'm hoping when we get to the September book talk, I can say I've read all of these. But I'm loving it. And then also for the month of September, I have got to read this one. This was an arc that I got from Mary Beth. I've read some of her books before and really liked them. So this is an arc that she sent me, Every Moment Since. And it comes out in October, and I need to read it to do a review. And I think she's wanting to do like some kind of giveaway or something. So I've got to get this read. Look at the cover. Y'all need this on your shelf just for the cover alone. It is gorgeous. Before she even asked me if she can send this to me, I saw the pictures online, and I'm like, I really need that. That is beautiful. So I need to get this read in the month of September. And y'all, that's all I'm saying I'm reading for this month. Because if I'm able to read all of these, that's 6 books. 6 books. So I'm hoping when I come back to share my September book talk, I've read all of those. So now let's move to my August Book of the Month box. And I was going to share some more bookish items with you, but you guys, I haven't really ordered anything that's bookish related in the month of August. Besides yesterday, this t-shirt is from Emily Cromwell Designs. I think she still has it on there. She came out with her fall stuff yesterday, and y'all, I ordered a ton. So I am thinking, I don't know. Because in one video, I want to decorate all of this for fall, which all that stuff will probably go in that video. So I don't know if I want to do it as a separate haul, or if I just want to say this is my fall haul and decorating video. So I'm going to share everything from that, but I just don't know how I'm going to do it, if that makes sense. So August Book of the Month box. So for the month of August, I purchased 4 books. So I've told myself I'm on a book buying ban besides my Book of the Month box. So I'm going to get that, but besides that, I don't need to look at any more books because I have a ton that I need to and want to read. So for the month of August, I purchased 4 books from Book of the Month. And I've actually forgot what they were. Did I order 4? Yes, I ordered 4. I think House of Glass I ordered in July. So Book of the Month is my favorite book subscription service. So I always leave my referral link in the description below. If you use it, I get a free credit, which means I get a free book. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. But just know I love this service. I have actually been with the service almost a year. October will be 1 year. And I absolutely love it. So I think it's $12.99. And then the longer, like I think my books that I ordered this month were $10.99. So I think the longer you are with the service, the cheaper your books become. I think that's how it works. But the longer you're with the service, the more add-ons you get. So they will come out with a selection of 5 or 6 books that their team of people have read. They could be, you know, new releases, books that aren't even out yet, and they're from totally different genres. So romance and thriller, contemporary fiction. They try to give a variety. Once you choose a book, you can also skip a month as well. They're all hard. You can skip a month as well if you want to, if you don't see any books that interest you. And excuse the thunder. You don't have to get the add-ons. Like right now, I've been with the service so long, I can get up to 4 add-ons. So the add-ons, I think, are $12.99. Unless you're with the service for longer. I think mine were $10.99 this month. The first time I think they were $10.99. So free shipping. So I love the service, y'all. I have been with it for almost a year and I cannot rave about it enough, seriously. So for my August Book of the Month pick, I went with Like Mother, Like Daughter. I love a good thriller and the synopsis looked really good on this one. So I picked this one up and then I got 3 add-ons. So this one I almost got when it came out, I want to say in July, and I was like, I don't know. But everybody had really good reviews so far of this. 1-star romance, so we're going to give it a shot. Oh, this was June. June 2024 was when it was a Book of the Month pick. Survive the Night by Raleigh Sager. I don't need to get any more books by him because I want to say I have 4 or 5 over here that I need to read. So this was one that I got by Raleigh Sager. And then this cover is gorgeous. That was the main reason I got it. But everybody is raving about it on social media. The Wedding People. And then you got to share the bookmark. I've been expecting you. So those were my Book of the Month picks for the month of August. So you guys just know that if you are like me and you fell off the reading wagon in August, it is okay. So I internally beat myself up because I was not reading at the speed that other people were on social media. And then I had to step back and go, it's okay. Life happens. It's not that big of a deal. So just know that if you didn't get a lot read in August, it's all good. So that is all for my August book talk. I hope I come back for my September book talk and I have just knocked it out of the park with my reads. We will see. So also I wanted to put in the description my Goodreads account. I would love to become friends with you guys on Goodreads. So definitely check that out and become friends, or a request for me to become your friend, because I'm always trying to add more people because I love checking that out, seeing what people rate books and all of that. So if you stay to the very end, the word of today is going to be flawless. Since that's the book I'm reading, let's share the word flawless in the comments below. That will show me that you have watched to the very end. Also, if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. Or if you have any suggestions for me to read, leave those in the comments. Also, I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. By giving my video a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they will start sharing it and suggesting it to people. And you guys, it's been working. I have seen such a good uptick in numbers with views and comments and subscribers, and it's thanks to you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a blessed week, and until next time, bye you guys.